the shit episode 247, I think. Look, having problems. Like, so it is that number, but as you know, last week the hard drive had computer problems, and I've just sort of got things sorted slightly, but not really. As you can see, with the silly avatar moving the mouth too much, there's a way to fix that, but I can't remember what it was. There we go. Maybe I don't know. The cat's moving too much. There's a way to do the thing. Advanced tracking. It's not that one. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll let my lovely co-host here do her thing and read an article while I'm trying to fix this. I think that will be the best thing we can do, right? So yeah, do that. Read an article or send me the article so I can bring it up. It's Twitter.
I sent you the thing for us to. Wait, I'm like getting a lot of back. I can hear myself.
You can? Okay.
Yeah, like really bad.
Okay, hang on. That one. What about now?
Blah blah blah. No, I don't hear myself.
We'll try it like that. I don't know if you'll hear this, but yeah, I was going to get into this a wee bit later on, but we can do this. So this was the shit posting thing, right? The BBC Twitter thing. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one I want you to start with.
Yeah, you've got to give me feedback because I don't know. Look, I don't know if you're there or not, so you're gonna have to tell.
I'm sorry. I was reading something real quick.
Oh, right. Why is it everyone's so messed up? Right, you go there. Devices. No, it's not graphics. It's not sound. It's not performance. Oh, there's avatars. Behavior. That's it. Okay. Pupil behavior effects, customers, idle movement, blank, auto behavior by pupil behavior, eyelids, his mouth. Is that the mouth movement? I don't know. I think there's maybe. I don't know. There's a way to do this, and I can't remember what it was. It doesn't matter. It'll work the way it is now. I can't be bothered. Maybe if I just keep my mouth shut, and then it won't. The mouth moves, right, but it's not moving properly. You'll probably notice it if you watch the YouTube bloody thing. So what was it doing? Oh yes, that's got to be. There's the Twitter. Okay, here we go. Right, so everyone can see this now, right? And I'm gonna click on this video. It's journalists talking about shit posting. I'm not sure if you can hear this because I've not sorted the settings out.
Explain more, please.
Okay, no,
I can't
you
hear
can't
it.
hear it.
I can't hear it. I want to hear it. You're exasperated, sigh.
Okay, what about now? Can you hear yourself first?
No. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I can't hear myself, but I can't hear anything else either.
No, you can. Okay. That should work that way. Give me a second. Open settings. Input. Oh. No. How about now?
I don't hear anything.
Yeah,
I don't hear anything.
No, but you shouldn't.
I feel embarrassed. I don't know what you mean by that one.
You still don't hear it. Okay.
I don't hear anything.
I know. So which way to do this? That's that one. That's that one. Okay. That one goes there. So input, output. So Discord should be I think. No. Speak.
Blah 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 blah.
Right, you can
I hear
yourself
myself.
back. Yeah. Okay. So that one there and that one. Okay. You should hear it.
Wonderful term.
Me neither.
So
No.
political parties are.
I
Where's it
don't.
come from? Why is it not? Discord. Why? Speak.
I kind of heard. Oh wait, I hear myself.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I do.
What about now?
Blah 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 blah. No, I don't hear myself.
That's the wrong setting. I don't know. Oh, I know. Got it. Properties. That one should be that one. Then that's that one, and that one should be. Speak. No.
We don't have
I
anything
know.
sorted.
What about now? There you
Blah,
go.
blah,
You're on
blah,
the
blah,
right. You're on the right channel now. Can you hear yourself?
Blah 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 blah. No.
Campaign groups make an advert that looks
And you can't
really
hear that.
rubbish.
Right, I've got it. I've
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, we got it. I heard it.
I've got it. I've got it.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, 20 minutes late. Okay, so this, just to explain to everything, to everyone, how this works. Okay, so this is the BBC on their Brexit cast that's actually directed at millennials. Okay, this program. Just want to explain this to people. This isn't directed at old people. Okay, this is directed at the young fuckers. So this is directed at the young ones, right? I just want to make this point. And there's like 5 journalists here. You'll hear different voices. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them, and they're trying to explain what shitposting is. Okay, that's the context of this 2-minute audio clip, and it's unfucking believable. They're actually employed by the BBC as journalists. I just, what's wrong with them? They can't even fucking Google it. They can't even go to Wikipedia to find out what it is. They just make up this bullshit. Like, what are they paid for? Anyway.
beep. We can beep it out. I can beep it out myself. There's also this thing called posting, where exactly. The political parties make an advert that looks a bit
embarrassed. I don't know what you mean by that wonderful term.
Me neither.
So political parties are campaigning.
Okay, so the two journalists you've just heard both said, I have no understanding of what shitposting means. Right? But this idiot woman is going to try and explain it.
In groups, make an advert that looks really rubbish, and then people share it online saying, oh, I can't believe how this is. And then it gets shared and shared and shared and shared and shared and shared and shared.
Yeah,
and they go,
the big
ha,
example
ha, ha,
was get
job
Brexit
done.
The big example was get Brexit done, but in the infamous font Comic Sans. Although I imagine you probably send some emails in Comic Sans.
I do, yeah. What's wrong with Comic Sans?
It's the worst font in the world. And I nearly retweeted that advert going, look at this font. And then I was like, hang on, this is bleep posting. I'm not going to retweet it.
Exactly. And that's all I wonder what you...
Right. I just... So they're even laughing about how wrong they're getting it. And they think it's actually a thing. They think they've got it right. I just...
They're so confident with what they think it is.
Right. It's cringy as fuck.
It is so cringy.
It's like old people trying to get, oh, I'm with the cool kids. And it's like, but you've mistaken it, like, completely out of context, and you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. But you're having jokes about it. It's like, it's so awful. And the next guy that comes on, I think, is a BBC internet thing. Like, one of these people are like I don't know what would you call them. They're an employee for social media and stuff like that, right? Like, how... doesn't make sense. It's like they're in their own little bubble and they have no fucking clue about anything.
You think about this, actually the most effective thing to do for political opponents might just be to ignore it. Just ignore it, let it ride, and then you don't create that noise.
I think that's absolutely
this
true.
guy.
I think that great.
Okay, see this guy. He's the social media guy at the BBC. Just want to point that out.
To us as a journalist is that we're there to sort of check things are right. It's sort of, you think your function there in the public.
So and for you as a journalist, you're there to check if things are right. Well, why didn't you check if this was right, if that's your job, you fucking muppet?
Public domain is to say, here's some information, here's a claim, and I sort of think it's basically the sort of second function of journalism, after first of all informing people and citizens as to what's going on, is to apply scrutiny to power, to say, hang on a second, is that necessarily true? But immediately,
no,
just
that's
as you say,
not.
Laurie,
that's not what your job as a journalist is. No, your job as a journalist is to inform people about what's going on. It's nothing to do with truth to power. Did you get that from your university, you little faggot? Is that where you got that? You're not a military force. Like, what are you talking about? Truth to power. You're a fucking idiot. You're just to inform people. That's your job. That's the definition of a journalist, is to inform people about what's going on. Inside or outside the government. It's not truth to power. What are you talking about? Doesn't even make sense. How can you have truth to power? Fucking communists.
Immediately upon doing that, you suddenly alert many, many more people to the fact that this falsehood is something worth considering, and it just amplifies it. And, the fact is, there are two very, very different election campaigns going on. There is the traditional media one, which is often skewed towards older voters, and there's one that younger people are seeing, not just on Facebook and Twitter, but Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp. And on those channels, what matters is noise, volume, making an impact, even if you're completely misleading with some of your claims.
No, that's not what... No, everywhere you're misleading claims. You cunts are misleading people right now. Like, I can't believe that they said that about shitposting. They get it completely wrong. Then he starts going on about being a journalist and what it means is to get the facts, and he hasn't even got any. It's fucking unbelievable. I don't understand.
The journalists haven't had facts for a long time now.
I know, but they think they do. That's a major problem.
I posted a parallel of what it reminded me of those, like, that friggin' selling thing where they were like selling those shirts or whatever on TV ad selling segment, whatever it's called, and they were like, "Is the moon a star or a planet?" That's what it reminded me of.
I don't know
like,
what that means.
Not actually knowing anything, but asserting what they think they have, or asserting what it is to them or whatever as like a factual thing, but they don't actually know. Like, if the moon is a planet, no, it's not.
It's not.
Shitposting is just a shitty post that people share. What?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's it can be, but it's usually when someone goes, "Oh, I'm bored." It's like, and then you just put, "Have a wank." That's shitposting. Like,
yeah, they don't understand what it actually is.
Yeah.
And it's like to say something, not to say something like shitty per se. Is to say something, and shitposting is like funny too. It has to have an element of humor to it.
Exactly.
Sometimes it has a little bit of like truth to it, but it can be like an over exaggerated truth to just you know. Either it triggers people into like being really angry, or it gets people to laugh because they think it's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole point. The whole point is it either really annoy someone, or it's just for a laugh. Like that's the basic concept, and what they're talking about is like something completely different. It's like it could be shitposting in a way, but not really. It's more like clickbait. But they'd know all about that. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they're not calling it clickbait, because that's what they're talking about is clickbait. But they do it all the time, so they can't call it that. Maybe that's what it is. It's so weird. It's so weird that they don't understand what. Like, even shitposting could also be just posting a meme as a reply to something that someone said. Like that could be a shitpost, right? If you like, okay, boomer is a shitpost, I would say, right? Like, if someone says something and you go, okay, boomer, that's a shitpost. I would say. I don't know. What do you think? You do that a wee bit as well. So, would you say saying okay, boomer's a bit of a shitpost?
It's a bit of a shitpost, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's all it is.
I'm not getting into debate with you. You're a boomer. This is my response to you, and it's going to make my followers laugh.
Yeah. So it's just like, okay, boomer.
I'm doing it for the lulls.
It's a shit post.
Yeah. Oh, I made like a pretty good shit post like one time. Not that long ago. It was like at one of my friends' feet or something, and he was like, he wanted people to stop tagging him in every single foot post, and I forgot like how I got into it, but I was like, oh, God, man, let me see if I can remember.
You just started tagging them in everything.
No, I didn't tag them in everything.
Okay.
It was really funny though. Give me a second. Give me something. Okay. Give me a second. I bet I can find it.
Yeah, you probably can.
Okay. So I think I said I'd send him a like narwhal feet pic or something like that. And I sent him I DM'd him a picture of, a narwhal, the back of the narwhal tail. That would be like the feet, right? And he's like top tier troll. He's like, I actually got excited. And he's like, I'm fully in love, LMAO, a woman that can shitpost like that. So that's what it was. I did it for like the lulz. He had a good time. I had a good time. Everybody had a good time. It was shitposting for fun. So that's what that was.
Yeah, that's the point. It's like, in fact, that's probably exactly why you get on with me so good. It's because, like, you get it. Like, you get the shit posting when we're just saying it for fun. And it's like you don't go, you're sexist. It's like, yeah, like that goes all the way. Like, if I post the Back to the Future pic that's like the same text as Back to the Future, but it says Back to the Kitchen, you just laugh at it because that's what it is. It's a shit post.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. That's the fun.
Me and my brother sometimes when we were like playing games or something. If my mom got up for some reason, sometimes to like, either I don't know if she got up to go somewhere. It could have been into the kitchen. It could have been into the bathroom. But we'd yell at her to make us a sandwich.
Right. Exactly. No, but I don't know where it comes from. But it's just like, it's a thing. I don't even think it's gamers. It's just a thing.
No, I just remember because we'd all be playing games.
Yeah.
Or sometimes watching TV, but like. But my mom would play games too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's maybe internet culture, or maybe it's like that.
I don't know. I feel like my mom could be a top tier shit poster.
Yeah.
And trash talker. She really could. There was one time I really wish I could remember what she said. I really, really wish. But like my brother set her up to play online once, like either on the Xbox or something, I think it was.
Right.
And it was a game like she never played before, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was like some sort of shooting game. I cannot remember what it was. So I just remember that
shooting
they
game on the Xbox online.
Yeah. And it was probably like 8 years ago. 9 years
Halo?
ago. It might have been. I'm not sure. But I just know it was online. It was like 8 or 9 years ago that this happened.
Could have been Call of Duty.
It could have been Call of Duty or Halo or something. But my brother set her up. It was a game she hadn't played before. And actually, she was doing pretty well for somebody for the first time. I'm not going to lie. And there was these, she was playing with boys. And they were like, they were definitely kids. But like young teens, I would say. They weren't like kids, but young teens, I would say.
It's probably, it sounds like Call of Duty. It
was a young, sorry, it was like
14-year-olds, 15-year-olds.
Yeah, it was probably like 14-year-olds or something. And my mom's got the mic, she's all ready to go.
Yeah.
And they were people from like another country too, and I can't remember what country it was. But they started trash talking her, and I wish I could remember what my mom said back, because they said something about woman. They said something about woman, and they said something about American. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I really wish I could remember what they think back, and it was quick too, because my mom's pretty witty, man. It was quick, and she said something back, and they were just like, "Oh!"
What the fuck? Yeah.
They were like that, and they laughed, and they like continued to play together.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they need to do. Look, all these women, they're like, "Oh, gaming's toxic, gaming's this," or telling them to go back to the kitchen, or getting them a sandwich, or getting them a beer, or girls shouldn't be playing games, or girls suck. Like, the ones that actually get the joke and just rip you back, they're the ones that stay in the gaming. The ones that go away and cry about it are the ones that shouldn't be there in the first place. Like, because you don't get the point. Like, the point isn't...
It was a bonding experience for those boys and my mom.
Exactly. No, that's the point, right? That's
it was
it's
freaking.
Just part
she
of
got the. I wish I knew I wish I could remember what it was, because I just remember it was freaking. She got them back good.
Yeah.
You know, because she, for one, by their accent, she figured out what country they were from, and it was something about their country, and it was freaking hilarious. And me and my brothers, we started dying in the background, you know, because we could hear them when we heard her, and it was all around probably one of the greatest moments.
No, it would be. No, I've had especially first-person shooters. It's very what people call toxic, but I've had real good back and forth with women that get it. The ones that go and cry and start saying, "Oh, you're just sexist," they're boring. They're boring, and you just go, okay, just go away and grow up, basically. But the ones that come back at you with something witty and cool, they sort of join the group more. It's weird.
Yeah, my mom was basically one of them at that point, and they completed the game together.
Exactly.
And yeah, it was like everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
My mom had a good time, and my mom actually did. My mom's a gamer, and she can play, even if it's like a first game that she's played, she can do fairly decent. Okay, once she knows how to do it.
Yeah, once she gets the controls down.
Yeah, once she gets the controls and buttons down, she can be fairly decent for like her first time. And she did fairly decent like playing this first shooter game, because she's played shooter games before. She just never, at that point, she had never played she never played that one or online shooter game with.
Oh, okay.
So that was her first experience with online shooter. She's played online before, just not a shooter game. She played like online RPGs.
Well, then she knew the banter anyway, so she knew how to get them back.
Yeah.
Like, because RPGs, you can get both. You can get the banter ones, and you can get the truly toxic bantery ones. But you can get both, because usually in an RPG you want to group up. So it's more of a group thing than it is a one-on-one or a first-person shootery thing. So the shooters are more competitive, so there's more banter, right? So there's one that I was going to say is that there's a couple of games that we've played. It's not that me and you, don't mean me and you, I mean I've played, that's on the YouTube channel. What was it? Splitgate. I can't remember what they renamed it. Anyway, they renamed it a couple of times. It was I played it since it was in the beta, and then it came out, and then it's a couple of names. Anyway, it's on there, and we were recording, and we had the girl on playing with us as well. She come back like 3 or 4 times, but so we're all bantering and messing about, and she's screaming at the top of her lungs, "They're fucking raping me! You're raping me!" And I was like, "Oh my god! Like, don't say that. We're streaming." It's like, and she went, "Oh no, I'm sorry," but she was that into it. She was like, "Oh, you fucking motherfuckers, you're raping me! You're raping me!" Oh no, it's on the YouTube channel somewhere. It'll be there somewhere. And she was shouting it out, and I was like, because she's done it like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, the first time I would let it go. Second time I was like, wait a minute, this is going out on Twitch and YouTube. And then by the fourth time, I was like, I had to say, "Oh, look, I'm recording this. Can you like not be saying that because it sounds like we're having a gangbang or something." Because it did. Because she was that excited. She was enjoying the game and excited about it, and she was like, just got it's like a screaming sort of fit that she was taking because we're all fucking. It was I think it was a free for all. Rocket launchers only, which made it really fun because as soon as you got someone in your sights, it's like, poof. So if you respawned at the wrong time, there's a guy just above you to shoot you at your respawn point, and that's when she started getting like annoyed because every time she respawned, 2 seconds later, someone would shoot her with the rocket launcher and kill her, and she's like, "Guys, you're fucking raping me!" Ah! Oh, yeah, it was funny. It's in there somewhere. It's been recorded on the YouTube channel somewhere. It's one of the Splitgate games or Wormhole Wars. That was it. It was called Wormhole Wars at the start, and then they renamed it to Splitgate. So it's one of the videos on the YouTube channel. See, Splitgate, I think it was called Wormhole Wars at that point, but they renamed it to Splitgate. But yeah, that was fun because it was me, Mike, Shem, Rock, someone else, and her. And we were all just like having a game, and it was really fun. And then, but she started like freaking out about getting raped, and I was like, God damn it, God damn it. Channel's banned. It's banned. Can't have these words on YouTube's and Twitch. You can't do that. You can't say that. Anyway, I think we should end the YouTube and go to aerithradio.co.uk for the rest of the show. And I still have to get stuff worked out for Patreon thing to upload it later. I've not done last week's show because no, it's not. It's because I need to. I've lost the password for the website to upload stuff. And I need to contact the place, and I've tried to contact them twice through email to tell them I lost the password, and they've not got back to me, so I need to phone them up. And I was on the phone today for 7 minutes and my phone ran out of monies, so I'm gonna have to. I'll figure it out next week, because it'll be Monday before I can phone them. I really need to figure it out because it's gonna go off in November, so I need to pay them and stuff. But they've not. The problem is the email doesn't seem to work, so I need to phone them. So it's just, it's because my PC fucked up. That's it. All these problems is because the PC messed up. Anyway, so good night, YouTube. These episodes will get up on the website and on Patreon as soon as I get the fucking thing back. So for now, you're gonna have to tune in to the rest of the show if you're listening live. If not, then you're gonna have to wait until I get it all sorted out. It's just the way shit happens, right? It's not my fault. Can't do anything about it. Sorry.